Hello, Honky Tonk Man.
Hello, James.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good, buddy. I tell you what, it's hotter than the 4th of July over here in Phoenix.
Oh, really? Not so hot here.
Yeah, well, I was up there last week in near Ottawa. Heck, I had to put a warm-up suit on.
Another warm-up suit.
Yep. Anyway, I was listening to your plug. I want that John Anderson. I'm just a swinging.
Oh, so you're a big country music fan. Obviously, you are the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh, yeah, and you got to play that one for me when I get to town. What's a man got to do to get a girl in this town?
So how do you feel about Elvis? Because obviously a lot of people will make the association between your jumpsuit and the hairdo and the guitar playing and, of course, your swinging sassy hips.
Well, you know, it's just something that it came along for me, and it's worked very well. You know, I look at the thing like this. Heck, if everybody else is making money off the old dead guy, I might as well make some myself.
Hey, Honky Tonk, got to ask you a question. Your entrance theme, the Honky Tonk Man, now obviously you performed it. Did you write that song?
No, I didn't write the song. Jimmy Hart wrote the song, and, you know, it's a bubblegum type thing, and that's what Jimmy wrote. He always wrote bubblegum music, and it's, you know what, James, it's a catchy tune. I mean, people, when you start to play it and you play it the day or two before I come to town, I have the guys in the locker room, and people say, man, I've been singing that song all day, and then when I leave town, they go, I've been singing that thing for a week. It's really, really catchy tune. A lot of people don't think I actually sing the song, but I am the singer on it.
Okay, now I'm going to go back just a little bit. If I say the number 454 days, what does that mean to you?
That means the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time.
Absolutely. So you won the belt off Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, I you know, and he says the worst match he ever had was losing the belt to an Elvis impersonator. Well, you know, probably the worst match I ever had was winning the belt from a dragon.
Good point.
So, I mean, you know, James, when it comes down to saying stuff like that, you don't pick and choose who your opponent is. The promoter does that, and to say that you didn't want to lose to an Elvis impersonator, well, who would you rather lose to? I guess Roddy Piper wearing a skirt, blowing the bagpipes, or whatever kind of pipe Piper blows on, but or Jake Roberts and his Jake Roberts and his snake.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said crack pipe.
Oh, too much.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I got to ask you, you know, since obviously you're not a big fan of Dragon, who would you consider to be your best feud?
Oh, gosh, I had you know, really long run with Macho Man. Oh, yeah, I'm so constipated, Macho Man Savage. But, you know, we had a long run together, and it was very successful for me. We worked very well together. We weren't friends at all. We're still not friends, but that has nothing to do with making money. But people ask me, you know, who would you like to wrestle most? And I say, hey, brother, drop that leg on me, brother. Because, you know, when he drops the leg on you, James, it was worth $10,000 to take that leg. And, brother, I'd take that leg a whole bunch of times for that.
Yeah, no doubt. Me too. Me too.
I mean, yeah, you could come in and take it for $10,000.
Who are you feuding with now, Honky Tonk?
Oh, gosh, I'm out here on the independent circuit, and just whoever the promoter throws at me. Devin Nicholson is running these shows. I'm coming up to Pembroke and then to Montreal. I was just in Ottawa, St. Catharines, and Hawkesbury, and a few more places around.
So, Honky Tonk, I'm curious. Have you been to the Valley before?
No, I've not. I don't think so. I'm like the Grateful Dead. Back then, it was all a haze.
It's all a haze. Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, but Hannibal has said a lot of bad things about the Valley last time he came here and continues to do so.
Well, you know, that's Hannibal for you, and he's got a real bad attitude, and you know, I saw him out on the streets of Ottawa last weekend, and I tell you what, a 10-year-old kid could have kicked his butt.
Yeah, well, see, I personally take exception. I'm originally from Ottawa, and I've been here in the Valley for 2 years now, and they have really opened up their hearts to me,
yeah.
And I consider this to be my new home. So when somebody starts running their mouth, I don't care how big they are, whether they be a pro wrestler and, you know, do their chops and whatnot, I take personal exception, and then it becomes a problem with me. Know what I mean?
You know, all you have to do is drop down to your knees and give them what we call a Puerto Rican uppercut.
Uh-huh. And how does that work?
You know what that, you know, it's kind of like hit them right in their Niagaras.
Oh, okay. Right in the Mario and Luigi's?
Yeah, there you go. And in fact, are you going to be over at the show? I'd like to see you there.
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking about being at that show, and, you know, if Hannibal feels like flapping his gums right there, at least I'm going to stand up on behalf of the Star Faithful and at least tell them that, you know what, if you don't like it here, don't come here. That's simple.
That's right. You know what? I'll hold him, and you kick him in the Niagaras.
And Honky Tonk, I got to tell you, from years past and even right now in 2008, I've always been a fan of yours. I appreciate what you do. The Star Faithful appreciates what you do, and I can only wish you the best.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And don't forget that John Anderson, the way he just swinging.
I'll make sure to get that on for you, my friend.
That's one of the greatest songs. It's a guy got to do to get a girl in that town.
All right. Probably not much if you're the Honky Tonk Man.
Well, all I can do is look now.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
I look forward to seeing you. Thanks so much.